Clive, how are you?
Good. How about yourself, Archie?
Very dramatic title, Quitting Watches. Do you ever get bored? And I got to tell you the truth, Clyde. That fucking garbage, that garbage you fucking texted me before is like fucking kryptonite to a collector.
Okay, are you going to show him a picture of it or not?
I would quit the hobby. I would quit the hobby with that sort of garbage. If that's what floats your boat, man, I give up. I give up. I give up. I'm leaving. It's terrible. I just had I had a bagel. It's a bit gooey in my teeth there.
Not taking the bait. Sorry, no.
Man, that is absolutely horrific. I don't understand why you would seriously contemplate such an ugly, nasty watch. I don't understand. What the hell were you thinking? You're going to buy this? You like this watch? This is Muzak of wristwatches. That's what it is. It is Muzak of watches. I can't think of anything. I cannot think of anything more boring than that piece. Don't show it on the screen. I'm going to arrange a picture. But Clyde, man, come on, man. I mean, is life that bad? Has the Alzheimer's set in? That is absolute. Come on, Clyde. You really want me to comment on that? It's just okay. It's an okay watch. Yep. But man, it's very 90s, very dated, very. I mean, what? Tell me seriously. What do you think? Tell me what you think seriously. You're not real, are you? You're not serious.
No, I just get to play with it. It's just on loan from Uberoki. Having never had a chronograph before, so I decided to play with a couple of Breitlings. Opening the vault. It's a Breitling Callisto with a bullet bracelet.
Yes, you're right. That's what it is. But it's that. Do you really? I'm just going to bring it up on the screen here. Clive, is that really? I mean, come on, Clive. Is that really what excites you?
Not. Well, I get to play with it.
How much is it? How much is it? How much is it?
Well, if I wanted to buy it, I could get it for $1,500.
And it's automatic, is it?
Yes.
It's ugly. It's not in terrible condition, but it's not in great condition. It's had some wear. Shoot me now, Clive. Put me out of my misery.
So the pontiff does not approve.
Definitely, Clive. It's just I don't want to say it, but it's antimatter, Clive. But do you ever, tell me this, do you ever get sick of pieces and think, hey, I'm kind of sick of watch collecting, or do you ever feel that way?
No, I'm just barely into it. There's a whole world out there to discover.
Yeah. But isn't there more to life than that?
Okay, but
Can I show you?
Did I say I was going to buy it? No, I just get to play with it. Nothing wrong with playing with something and giving it back. Well, wait, let me rephrase that. There's nothing wrong with getting, you know what I'm saying.
Clive, I'll show you what I do when I have feelings that the hobby isn't working for me. I like to look at some really high-end watch sites, okay?
Okay.
And Purist Pro is probably the most exclusive, the most snooty of snooty watch sites. To give you an idea, look at this. This is the Patek section.
Right.
It's got the macro shots of the New York World Time. There's a lot of World Time, a lot of Pateks that I've actually. That's my Patek. There's some just amazing Pateks on this forum. You see, fancy cars, Pateks, fancy food, fancy living. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yes, I think so.
There's stories of someone got their watch back and it doesn't align properly. There's all sorts of cool stuff here. There's stories of people who love their 5035. I had one of those. Oh, yeah, I remember that. There's just some great camaraderie on this forum. Look at amazing Porsche, amazing people, amazing cars. This is what I look at when I need motivation. Look, a cork Nautilus box. Wow. When I need some motivation because I'm losing interest, this is where I go. Purist Pro, because it brings me back into the hobby. Okay?
Okay.
These guys are having a Porsche standoff. Porsche. These are the type of... These are... Okay, some of them... Ah, look. The people here... Look, there's another 5035. This guy got this as a present when he got his MBA. I had one of those.
You had an MBA?
No, I had a 5035. More valuable 5035.
Ah.
Forget the MBA. What's an MBA going to do for you?
Go back up a little bit.
Look at this. This guy here, he's trying to work out the best watch to have with his Ferrari. Look at this. How's that for a shot?
What kind of watch is it? Oh, Patek Philippe.
Of course. This is I think it's a 5-1. It's a limited. Look at the dial. The dial color is just.
Wouldn't the Ferrari
5146?
Wouldn't a Ferrari Panerai Chrono be a better choice for that?
No, he's got some sort of skin cancer on his wrist there, but besides that, it's very cool, don't you think?
Yeah, but if you're gonna
sorry, it's a 5960. Oh no, that's his other watch. Sorry, it's not a 59. It's not. I think it's a 514. Look, these people are so super. I'm just in awe of these. This is what you need to look at if you're feeling a little bit down. You understand? Not that Callisto garbage. Can you understand what I'm trying to say to you?
Well, true. And I guarantee you, if anyone comes up to me and says, "Hey, Clyde, you want to wear this Patek Philippe for a couple of weeks? Play with it, see what you think?" I'd be like, "Hell yes!" I'd be all over it.
I see. Gotcha. But I mean, seriously, Clyde, that's luxury goods antimatter, that Callisto. And let me just show you, okay? So anyhow, as I said there, Clive, I was on this. This is Purist Pro. They've got a Breguet subforum. Look at this, Clive. Look at this. There's a platinum version of the Type 20 with a salmon dial. Wow, look at that, Clive.
You mean pink?
Yes, look at that. Platinum with pink. Wow, that's just... Look at this stuff, Clive. This is just... You look at this and go...
So what's that for? Gay French pilots or what?
It's just such a... This is if you want to revitalize your interest. I come here. Look at this. This guy here. That guy also... Look at this shot. Look at that. This is the platinum Type 20. Look at how much wine... These are expensive wines he's been drinking there. Look at that.
So that's how much wine you'd have to drink to want that watch. Is that the point he's trying to make?
It means that the type of person who buys that watch drinks and has the finest of life, the best of the best. Do you understand?
Okay, so
this stuff excites. I look at this and go, "Wow, what a beautiful watch!" And I go to myself and I say, You know, I've got a steel Type 20, which, hey, I'm part of the alumni. I'm part of the club, aren't I?
Maybe.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not, Clive. I just grabbed this one and say, oh, wow, look at that. That's part of the same family, you know? And you come to me with Breitling antimatter?
No, just getting your opinion about it. Right? Why don't you pull out some of your cork stops you've already got on the bookshelf over there and picture your Breguet on top of those? Do your own picture. Post your own picture.
I can. That's where I get the idea from.
Hoarding wine bottles?
You know what I'm saying, don't you?
I think so.
Do you ever have moments where you want to quit watches, quit the hobby? You get sick of it, like some other. There's another channel. It's only a small channel. It's the guy with the grape Oyster Perpetual. He was out of the hobby. He's getting sick of it. He said, "Oh, I'm kind of sick of it." Do you ever get to that?
Watches. He had a grape Oyster Perpetual. And he just got a pre-ceramic no date sup. That's two.
Yeah,
that's not even starting.
That's not even starting. It's not even started. Thank you, Clive. Thank you. How many do you need to have a decent collection? How many watches? Without being rude.
3.
This is your opinion. This is your opinion. You just tell me.
3.
I'm not trying to. What would you need?
You'd need 3 GMTs, 3 Submariners, probably 3 dress watches. You know, just keep it basic.
So a dress watch, a GMT, and a sub.
3 of each, yes.
3 of each. That's 9.
Well, yes. I said you need 3. 3 GMTs, 3 subs or 3 dives, and 3 dress watches.
Is that what you've got?
Blah, blah, blah. No, I'm actually a little bit short on the GMT front.
Yep. Clive, do you ever get bored with watches? Oh, I'm sick of them. I mean, do you have other hobbies besides watches?
But no, not really. I'm just trying to take a little bit better care of myself.
Is garbage fire a hobby, or that's way in the rear vision mirror?
That's rear view, rear. But no, I'm too damned old for that anyway. Just trying to take a little bit better care of my health, and I also have this little thing that really takes up a lot of time. It's called a jarb.
What do they do?
Well, no, they actually pay for the watches and the other hobbies.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah, I got to tell you, I'm actually quite content. I actually have reached a level of contentment because I canceled the order for the vintage Omega Speedmaster. I canceled it.
Oh, I didn't know you made it.
Yeah, I'd sort of semi-done it, but I've actually backed out of the deal. I said, you know, I said I can sell it for you, but I probably don't want it myself now. I've changed my mind.
Well, and I have to say an Omega Seamaster, I mean,
Speedmaster Mark II. Mark II.
Oh.
It was
okay. You have been talking about that, yeah.
Mm.
Okay. I think
I got enough. I honestly, I think I'm actually content there. I got a nice 6-piece. Yes, I'd like a diver. You know what I want to add as a diver?
The Ronnie James Dio Holy Diver.
No, I want to run my diver is going to be, I wouldn't mind a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage.
I actually saw one of those in the wild. It was a nice looking watch.
Yeah. But there's no rush. Oh, also a Panerai. I might consider a Panerai.
Panerais are nice. Be careful when you buy used, of course. So, come on.
A 111?
You want? Well, I'd say 112. To me, the little second hand at 9 o'clock is almost distracting and almost useless.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I really do love that secondhand there. I love it. I think that's what I picture a Panerai to be.
No, the base is what the Panerai is. Base logo on a 112.
Now, tell me this. Seriously, right? In your case there, Clyde, do you get sick of the hobby? Do you ever think, oh, I had enough of watches? Like, you're not into cameras. I see. I like a bit of camera gear. I like to take photos. I've got a
DSLR, but with the iPhone cameras getting better with every iteration.
What sort of DSLR have you got? You never mentioned this.
You never asked.
What do you got?
Oh, one is an older D90, and I forgot the Canon.
You got a D90?
Yeah.
That was a great camera. I had the D80, which
was
the D90 was that had video. First one to have video in it.
Right. And God, I can't remember what model of Canon. I've got a Canon full frame, but to be honest,
you got a full frame?
Yeah. A few lenses.
Why did you switch from Nikon to Canon? Normally, a Nikon person stays with Nikon.
I wanted to broaden my horizons a little bit, and I actually did want to get something full frame. And the reason why you stay with the same camera is that the lenses, you can still use the same lenses. But if you're also going from 3/4 to like a full frame, that you kind of lose the lens interchangeability to a certain degree anyway. So, I actually might have to look them up, take some pictures of them with my cell phone, and probably put them up for sale, I guess. You get much better pictures really with a full frame than with a cell phone. You know that, don't you? Well, true, but the saying is the best camera is the one you've got, and you've always got your cell phone.
Chase Jarvis said that. Chase Jarvis. You know Chase Jarvis?
No. What channel is he on?
No, he's kind of a really respected photographer, Chase Jarvis. He said the best camera to have is the one you've got with you.
Well, I've always heard Andy Ihnatko from This Week in Tech always quoting him. So,
yes, he's a famous photographer. But
no, Clive, Andy Ihnatko is a journalist.
Okay, got you, Clive. I wanted to mention to you. Okay, so you had DSLR. How many lenses did you have?
A few.
Like how many? You got a macro lens. You need a macro to take watch photography. You need a macro.
Yeah, macro lens. Actually, I got by with a 40. I think it's a 40mm pancake lens.
Okay.
Actually, no. That's okay. Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I've touched them. I probably just need to get rid of them. Hey, I can get them a couple more watches if I do that. Awesome. Thank you. Great idea.
The D90, the body's worth nothing now, unfortunately.
No, find someone who's willing to buy it, I'm sure.
$100?
Beef and reef.
Clive, for somebody, I just want to say, no, the Callisto, Clive, stay away from garbage like that. That's like, that's not going to bring people into the hobby. That just scares people. That's just scary. That's just boring, Clive.
Okay. Well, and then I'll play with it for a couple of days and then hand it back.
And please don't ever mention that watch to me again.
The Callisto?
Yes. Don't ever mention that watch to me again. It's luxury goods antimatter. Oh, the DVOS.
I can bring up the DVOS MG1 on a number. You never did ban that one, so
excellent. Okay. That's because it's so pathetic. It's beyond hate. It's beyond hate.
Actually. It's not even worth fisting, in other words.
No, that's right. You hit it on the head there. I just can't believe. I don't know what to say, Clive. It's sort of. Do you ever get sick of watch collecting? Tell me this. Do you ever get sick of it, or how long have you been serious watch person for now?
About a year. And no, or no, and about a year to answer your questions in the order in which they were received.
Do you ever get any desire to buy
No,
like
not
a
at my
Patek?
age. No, not really.
A Patek.
Well, I have thought about it. God knows diabetes and vintage Rolex watches have brought it up, and I will certainly keep my eyes open. That might be, oh, by the way, sucker hard on the comments.
Sucker horn.
Yeah. It might be one of the things I could look for up in Tulsa first week in November.
Very, very.
If I was going to look for a Patek, what? Now here's the other thing. I mean, what do you suggest I look for one? What would be a first good Patek to have?
Look, the biggest problem with Patek is your budget.
Right.
Okay, so it depends on how much you wanted to. Actually, Clive, let's cut this. Let's make another show. Choosing your Patek Philippe. Choosing a Patek Philippe, okay?
All right, sounds good.
Let's cut this. We'll do another live show straight away on this same channel. Okay, Clive?
Outstanding.
Thank you.